Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let me move this light. Sitting here at the shop, I am going through and finishing up some little buttons here. These are made out of moose paddle, and you'll see the holes are kind of offset. I pre-drilled all the holes before I shaped these. In hindsight, next time I will shape these up and then put the holes in them. But that is a piece of moose paddle. Moose paddle is nothing more than the horns or the rack, the antlers, whatever you want to call them, on the head of a moose. This was in a box of antler bits and pieces that I was gifted, and I'm slowly but surely turning into beads and buttons. But this I wasn't sure what to do with, so I turned it into this, and I have one left out of the practice piece. You see the holes. Like I said, they're all set because I pre-drilled the holes. But I decided I'm going to go and do a quick video on how I made these. Maybe it'll help inspire somebody else. But first, I need to reposition my camera. I'm using my 1x30 here today. This is the 1x30. It's got an 80 grit belt on it. That belt, as you can see, is kind of groovy. That was a brand new belt when I put it on there this morning. But this is going to get a little bit dusty. It's going to get a little bit noisy because I got to turn on my Mush Fake dust collection system, which is actually about a 1.5 to 3 gallon wet dry shop vac, and I use it for collecting dust. But bear with me, I'm going to turn this on and I'll show you essentially what I'm going to do. I'm going to round off these corners and try to make it as round. See where my, there it is. Just kind of make that a round shape from a square shape. So you also want to try and keep your fingers out of the You also want to try and keep your fingers off the belt, unless you like shiny spots on your fingers or you don't have a use for your fingernails. So as you can see, it has taken on more of a rounded shape. I'm not going for perfectly round, as these are handmade, but you'll see that is really, really thick compared to this one. Let's see the two sizes there side by side, maybe. There we go. That is because this one I have to cut in half. And what I'm going to do is I'll cut this in half with a hacksaw, and then all this white pithy stuff here in the middle, I will actually sand that out like I did on this one. So, and bear with me on the herky-jerky stuff because I got to move from one location to the next. So, come over here, give you a tour of the shop real quick. That's a big grinder. I use that for when I'm doing knives and stuff. But anyway, we're gonna come over here at the vise. I'm gonna set this so that I can see the vise. See the vise here. Is that a little better shot? Now, you can put the soft jaws in here. I do have a set of soft jaws. Nothing more than leather, but I'm not going to use them. Just going to open the vise. Set that in the top of the vise like so. I'm going to come over here. Take the hacksaw. Probably should have shut this back door, but oh well. I'm a 350-pound fat guy. I should be able to block out most of that highlight. If not, my apologies for the bad lighting. But essentially, you get through most of the way. Because the pith is soft, you can actually take it and carefully, there it goes, peel it apart, and you get two pieces. So just like this. Bring the camera back over here. Get it set up so that we can see the grinder. And you'll notice the plating here, or the platen, whatever it's called, behind the belt. But I was up here on the slack belt. The reason I'm up here on the slack belt is because I found it's down here, it grabs it and wants to throw the bead all over the place. So, time to make a little bit more noise, a little bit more dust, and I'll show you how to finish these out. So. That is why you use a little bit of caution. Let's pick this up off the floor. But that one almost got my fingers. And just like that, you have two beads, or two buttons. If you noticed, one button is white and one is dark. That is because, bring back the moose paddle. If you look at the moose paddle, you'll see this side here is much darker than that side there. Reason for that is these are antler sheds. The white side, while it was bleached out, sat on the ground this way, and the darker side was exposed more to the elements, and it's got a little bit of calcium deposit and dirt and stuff built up on it. The initial run, all I did was put a coat of boiled linseed oil on these, and then I shaped them up and left them natural. In the future, I might do some staining on them, use a little bit of leather oil stain or shoe polish, like brown shoe polish or whatnot, to put a stain coat on this. So we will see. But that is how to make moose paddle buttons. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something new. Please give it a like, subscribe, and share it. And I will catch you on the next one. See you down the road. Peace.